Hey guys, it's Conflict Hollywood Studios here, and today we'll be doing another TierMaker.com video. This time we will be ranking different coaster manufacturers. I have not ridden coasters by all of these manufacturers, but I have ridden coasters for most of these manufacturers, and the manufacturers who I have not ridden coasters for, I will be using what I've heard about their coasters to rank them. So let's get into it. Aerodynamics. They were very innovative and just huge back in the day. So for that reason, I'm going to have to put them higher on the list, but some of their coasters really just don't hold up. I'm not going to name any because that's just kind of mean, but yeah, some definitely don't hold up, but the ones that do are great. So for that reason, I'm going to put them up here in B. B&M, that is pretty much an automatic S. They are well known for their high quality and high price, good roller coasters. They have produced some of the world's greatest coasters like Fury 325, which I have yet to ride, but that's besides the point. A lot of their B&M hypers, inverts, and other coasters. They have a pretty good variety of coasters, and I like pretty much all of their models. So yeah, B&M is a very good company. CCI. Now this is an interesting one. I've ridden maybe like 2-3 coasters by them. I have enjoyed most of them. Like Boulder Dash was really good. Great White at Moore's Piers was actually pretty good too, but they're not smooth rides. And a lot of their coasters are very similar. They're all wooden. There's no steel coasters in that company. So I'm gonna have to put them probably at a C tier. I mean, when they're at their greatest, it's really good. But a lot of their coasters just kind of lack variety and kind of feel very similar. Now, Chance Morgan. This is an interesting one. I'm guessing that on this list they're considering Morgan and Chance Morgan one company. So if that's true, they're going to go higher on the list just because they've created some great coasters like Phantom's Revenge, Lightning Run, which I have yet to ride, but I'm riding it this summer. Steel Force at Dorney. They have made some very good rides. But then again, they have a small number of coasters they've made. So for that reason, I think I'm going to put them at B tier. They're very good. When they're at their greatest, they're amazing. But sometimes, yeah, they're a little repetitive. Gerstlauer. Now, Gerstlauer, I kind of like them more than other people do. I've only ridden a couple Gerstlauers actually, as surprising as that is. I've ridden Hydrus at Casino Pier, and that's pretty much the only major Gerstlauer I've ridden as of now. So I've seen a lot of the layouts and what some of their other coasters look like, especially their Infinity coasters, and they look spectacular. Especially Karnen at Hansa Park in Germany. That thing looks ridiculous. And Flug von Nocron, I probably butchered the pronunciation of that name, but that ride also looks great. So for that reason, I'm going to put them up here at A. I know that might be a little high, but that's just my personal opinion. Gravity Group. Now, they are also wooden coaster manufacturers. They've created a lot of those smaller family wooden coasters like Kentucky Flyer, Oscar's Wacky Taxi, Rorosaurus, and a few others. And they look like they create some good rides, but their overall best coaster looks to be Voyage, and I'm riding that this summer. Super excited for it. I've heard it is just a spectacular wooden coaster, and even their smaller family wooden coasters look great. And for that reason, I'm going to put them up here at B. They, again, don't have much variety, but their coasters that they have look amazing. GCI. This company also only produces wooden coasters, and some of their rides can feel a little repetitive, but they've created some great wooden coasters like Mystic Timbers and others I haven't ridden, including Prowler, Renegade, Gold Striker, Wood Coaster, etc. So I'm going to put them up here at A tier. Some of their older coasters aren't as good as the newer ones, but they're still very good. Hopkins. This is a weird manufacturer. I had not really heard about them until I heard about Castles and Coasters. Yeah, I'm probably going to put them at D just because they really don't have any standout coasters, if you ask me. I'm not saying they're a bad company by any means. I mean, they definitely have potential, but they really don't do much. So that's why they're at D. No hate at all. I don't dislike any of these companies. I think I respect all of what they do. But that company really doesn't do anything notable. Intamin, S. It's just S. They've created some of the hands-down greatest coasters of all time. El Toro, Expedition G-Force, Intimidator 305, Skyrush, Millennium Force. The list goes on and on and on and on. They have created so many coasters, and they actually have good variety. So, yeah, I'd be crazy not to put them at S tier. Mock Rides. Now, this is an interesting one, because they have kind of risen from not much lately. They used to just kind of like not do much, but now with their multi-launches, I'd put them at A. Their multi-launches look great. I'm super excited to ride Copperhead Strike, and even some of their smaller coasters like the Wild Dark Knight at Great Adventure, one of their Wild Mouse models, best Wild Mouse I've ridden. Super smooth, super fun. They're a really, really good company. Mauer. I don't know if I've ridden any of their coasters. I might have ridden like a Wild Mouse of theirs, but I've seen some of their other coasters and they look unique but not amazing. So this one's actually tough. I think I'm gonna put them at B just because, I mean, I can only really think of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, and I'm not 100% sure if they manufactured that ride, because I could be completely wrong with thinking they did. Pinfari. Yeah, I have not had very good experiences with this company, mainly because of a couple of their, well, one of their coasters really. They're rough. They are rough, like painfully, horrifically rough. But they are an older company, I think. I don't know. But yeah, they're not the greatest company, so I'm gonna put them here. But then again, I've only ridden like 2 of their coasters, so I can't really say much. Premier. Oh, Premier. I've ridden their Skyrocket 2s, and I know a lot of people who've ridden other coasters by them, like Full Throttle, Mr. Freeze, and a couple people I know have ridden their now defunct, well, sort of defunct, Batman and Robin the Chiller that used to be a Great Adventure and is now in pieces without a blueprint in Brazil. But getting back to this, they are a really good company. They create some very quality, great coasters. Phobia Fear is my personal favorite coaster by them, but that's only because I've ridden Phobia and Tempesto. Tempesto's restraints are not that good. I'm going to put them up here at B, just because I do have to ride some more of their coasters to really put them higher, but they do have a great selection of coasters right now. RMC, S. I mean, that's not debatable at all. They create some of the world's most fantastic coasters. Steel Vengeance, Twisted Timbers, Wildfire, Lightning Rod, the list goes on. I mean, they don't have much variety. I mean, it's really just Hybrid, Topper Track, and Raptor as of right now, but I'm sure they'll get more different types of coasters as their age goes on. They actually also produce the track for the S&S 40 Friesmans, but we'll get to S&S in a little bit. Schwarzkopf. Now, I think this company's pretty underrated, but then again, it's a little overrated because people talk about some of their coasters a lot, so I probably should take that statement back that they're underrated. But I've ridden one of their coasters, I think, Super Duper Looper Hershey. It's pretty fun. It's nothing outstanding, but I've heard that Mindbender and, yeah, I forget what the other one's called, but I know one of them is called Mindbender, or I don't know. I know one's at Over Georgia, one's at Over Texas, and I've heard that they are really, really good. And I've heard the airtime is relentless, that the loops are ridiculously intense, and they've produced other coasters like Bullet Coaster at Selva Magica, I think that's what it's called, I'm not 100% sure, and a lot of other coasters that just look stupid intense. So, unpopular opinion, they're going up here at A. Yes, I know, I'm kind of crazy. S&S. This is a tough one. So, I mean, they're really well known for their 40 free spins and some of their older coasters. I don't really know. And they have a lot of potential with their newer coaster models they released, but no one's built them. I know a lot of people thought Six Flags would invest in their coasters, well, their newer models, but that never happened. So I'm going to put them up here at B. I mean, they have a lot of potential that just hasn't been used yet. Togo. I have not ridden their coasters, but I've heard they're bad and that there's a reason that there's none left in the US except for Big Apple Coaster. Yeah, I think that's self-explanatory. Vekoma. Vekoma. This is a difficult one. I have not really ridden any of their newer coasters, but I've heard that they're really, really good, especially Lek Coaster. That thing looks insane. And I think they're MK100 models. I'm not 100% sure if that's the right model name. So, but their older coasters, yeah, they've produced the SLC's Boomerangs. Some Boomerangs are pretty good, like Sidewinder at Hershey Park. I actually thought Stinger at Dorney was pretty good until it got demolished. So I'm going to put them up here. I'm going to put them at A. Just because I know I have a lot here at A, but I'm not like saying they're just below S. They're definitely below S. Because Vekoma, it's difficult to really decide with them because they've produced some really bad coasters and some really amazing coasters. So they're a difficult one to come up with a rank for. Zamperla. This one's interesting because I really only know them for their family gravity coasters, the kiddie coasters. The newer ones are definitely better than the older ones. I mean, they're great for kids. I'm going to put them up here at C, just because they're not as bad as the ones at D, but they're also not anywhere near as good as these ones up here. And now our last, but definitely not least, Zyre. I've ridden Verbolten, and I think that's the only Zyre I've ridden. I could be wrong. And I really, really like Verbolten. I think it's a great family coaster. And I really can't think of many other Zyre coasters. Oh, that's right. They do the Zyre Tivolis, like, what's it called? Harley Quinn at Great Adventure, and Catwoman's Whip at New England, and a lot of other coasters in the world. So they're definitely more family coasters. So they don't really produce thrill coasters like the coasters that B tier did. I mean, the manufacturers at B tier. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. At B tier did. So I'm going to put them at C as well. I don't think they're bad, but I also don't think they're amazing. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other TierMaker videos you'd like me to do. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.